Let's see. Howdy there, folks. I did a stream of this game the other day, and it didn't really turn out that well. Mostly because I was in a hurry I had to go somewhere, and I was kind of rushing the later parts of the stage, and I really screwed up. The video ended up being an hour long, and I ended up spending like half the video just in the last level. And I started looking at that, and I'm like, you know what, I can't accept this. So I decided, we're going to try again. I'm not in a hurry this time, so let's see what happens. I won't talk too much since I'm not doing this live, so I don't have anyone in the chat to talk with or anything. Suppose I could explain a few things about the game, but we'll get there when we get there. I don't really have too much to say just at the moment. This is actually the third game in the series, as you've seen by the title screen. This is actually the only one I owned as a kid. I did rent the other ones at one point, but only on the Super Nintendo. And since I never actually owned the other ones, I never was really very good at the other games. I did play this one a lot as a kid, though, and I'm pretty good at it, usually anyway. Like, that stream kind of went bad, but still. Most people probably don't prefer this version of the game. Usually they prefer the Japanese release. The American release actually changed a few things. I think to make it a little bit harder or something. Like, you take more damage in later stages. But I don't know, I played it so much, so it's kind of normal to me now. And there we go, that's the first boss done. Don't know what those things are in the background. We're not going to watch the cutscenes. They're cool, but the story is kind of nonsensical, and I don't really want to watch them, so... I'm sure there's a playthrough somewhere on YouTube you guys can watch if you do want to see the cutscenes. You know, for an NES game, this does have some really good graphics, though. Naturally, if you do go down all the way in the sand, you will die. Probably obvious, but still. There, might as well mention it. This one we can just run underneath. As I recall, that's the last checkpoint in this stage. It is a pretty tough game, actually. Maybe I'm giving myself a little too far little credit for screwing up so much in the final stage, but it is a tough game. See if I can do that little glitch. No, I can't. Try it again later. You can actually do a little glitch and go into the wall right there, but wasn't able to do it that time. Figured I'd try it. It's actually a harmless glitch. You won't get stuck in the wall permanently or anything. You just jump right out of it. I didn't get a ball, that's strange. That little thing right there, it actually increases how much, I don't know what it's called, this is, say, magic points. To use these special abilities like that, you gotta have magic points, and that little thing I collected right there actually refills it a little bit. That's a 1-up right there. You will find those things periodically through the game. They're pretty nice to get, so I would definitely recommend collecting them. There we go. Just trying to be a little safe right there. Far over enough right there, but no big deal. So at that point in the game where they're not going to do too much damage to me, so I'm not really worried. With people who aren't familiar with the game, it will be kind of tricky, but remember as a kid I died to that boss a lot. But also one bad thing about this version of the game is that they do actually give you limited continues. I think you have 5, whereas all the other games you have an unlimited amount. It's one of those things that makes this game pretty tricky and why a lot of people don't like it, because in the Japanese version there were no continues. Oops, I screwed up already. I think I did better in the stream, actually, because I think I didn't die until like level 7. I just kind of forgot about him. Sometimes I occasionally die to him. I already should get these there. That orange one you've seen right there, that actually fills up your magic all the way. I'm sure there's a proper name for it, I just don't know it. Maybe one of these days I'll look it up. There we go. I'm gonna be a little safe right here again. Go ahead and just let him pass. Try to get this one up that I carelessly lost. Grab that, because why not? Don't need to worry about these guys too much. And again, this is the last checkpoint in the stage before we get to the boss. And there's pardon me. There's no checkpoints before bosses, so. Actually, I'm using a different controller than last time, too. For some reason, I'm not trying to blame the controller for all the problems I had, but sometimes it felt like it just wouldn't jump when I told it to. And that caused a lot of deaths in the game. Whoops. I'm using a PlayStation 1 controller right now, actually. I got an adapter for it that lets me use it on a computer. Actually, I love these controllers. I wish there was a way I could make this one specifically wireless, but I don't know. No, I know you can get like PlayStation 2 and 3 controllers, but that's pretty much the same thing. No, I don't know. For some reason, I really like the quality of the original controllers better. I want to go down there and get that thing. Taking a little bit of damage here, but it's no big deal. I'm not too worried about this stage. I think one of the reasons why I don't like the future PlayStation controllers, I don't know why I'm bringing this up in a stream like this, but I think one of the reasons why I like this one more is because when the PlayStation 2 came around, I think the PlayStation 3 did this too, the buttons started to become pressure sensitive, and I don't know, I don't feel it's as accurate when it's like that. I mean, it's a nice feature to have, but just not one I particularly care for. Now this boss, he's a little tricky because only one of them can be damaged. The other one will just be invincible. Well, thankfully once you take care of one, you kill them both, so. I'm pretty sure there's a boss like that in all the Ninja Gaiden games. At least on the NES, I don't know about the newer ones. Surprised I made that. Gotta be careful because there's kind of a tricky spot right here too, if I recall. Just let him pass. One thing I like about the old NES days, when enemies go off the screen, they just vaporize out of existence. There we go. Not too bad. These spikes are not instant death, but they will take at least half your life bar, so definitely be careful with that. I think I'll just wait. Hey. I don't want this. Not that I absolutely need it, but it's pretty nice to have. It's definitely the best power-up in the game. I'm not worried about the damage I'm taking, as long as I don't fall in the spikes. Also, that is pretty much the best weapon in the game, but it does take at least 20 points off your magic, so. You can't abuse it too much, but one nice thing about it is actually it does make you invincible for a short time, as you can see right there. So we're going to try and keep it as long as we can. I almost timed that wrong. I'm pretty sure this is the end of the... Yeah, there we go. we want to get up right above him where he went down the ground. He shoots out 5 of these full flames before he jumps up again. There's not much to it, really. Kind of a fun boss, but not too bad. And here's probably my least favorite stage of the game. I don't know, I usually always have trouble with this stage. It is pretty tough because they throw a lot of enemies at you at this point. I think this is pretty much where the game starts taking it a little bit more serious than it was before. Let me get rid of these guys just to make sure they don't cause me too much trouble. It's usually this screen right here. Nope, crap. Get over here. Oh, I'm out of magic. Yeah, this is a really bad situation. Crap. Yeah, this isn't going well for me, as you can tell. I'll get it though. I may die, but I may get it. I killed some of those last time. Took forever, but I did it, at least. Thankfully, this got this little thing right here. It refills my health a little bit. These little buggers are getting on my nerves. Oh, crap. Yeah, I forgot about them. Alright, so that was the test run. Let's try it for real this time. I did better last time, I'm afraid to say. It isn't so much a redemption run as I thought. Oh, but we'll get it. I promise. That was a lot better than last time, definitely. Where are they gonna come out? Hey, there we go. Now we're cooking with gas. I'm in a really bad spot. Okay, not so bad. As long as I don't spend another half hour on the final level, it'll still be better than the stream. Admittedly, I'm being a bit careless, but... How'd that happen? That enemy despawned. Oh wait. I'm actually not worried about the boss at this stage, so I don't really matter. I don't really care too much of how little health I have. It's just the stuff in between that I worry about, of course. I think we can get alive right there, so it's not so bad. Again, this thing makes me invincible, so... And we can get some of my health back right there, so that's nice. They pretty much knew this was going to be a tough stage, so they were pretty generous in some spots. We'll just use this to get past pretty much everything. And there's actually a cutscene here, but we're going to skip it, so... there is a reason we're actually fighting this boss. If I was watching the cutscenes, we'd find out, but This is apparently supposed to be a clone of us who mutated, I guess. I don't know, I forget now. It's actually been a while since I've seen the cutscenes. Actually, one of the cutscenes has our clone actually fight us and we lose to it, but then he gets transformed into this and becomes a giant puss, so... So now we're in this diamond dimension, I guess. Ice physics, too, so that's all nice. Being followed. Yeah, just ignore him. He's had a rough day. Oops. I think that crystal up there does actually count as spikes, so watch out for that. My advice is so great, isn't it? Just watch out for that, just watch out for that. You think as much I've been doing these commentary things I'd improve by now, but... eh. That was kind of dumb. Yeah, that was dumb of me too. So I gotta go back all the way to the beginning of the stage now. This isn't so much of a redemption run anymore. I've only been going for 17 minutes, so it's not so bad. Got hit by him again. Oh, I'll do it. I remember where I died last time. Make sure we don't make the same mistake again. There we go. And now we're here, I have no idea where this is. The story in this game is kind of nonsensical, like I said earlier. Like, you're just teleported to this dimension now, and I have no idea what's up with it. As I recall, the story in the other games were a bit more coherent, so... It looks cool, at least, so I think that's just pretty much what they were doing. They just wanted to do stuff that looked cool. Try to show off the graphics and what they can do. The boss of this area is kind of tough, so I should be a little bit careful how much health I have. Thankfully, we can get one up right there. And again, I actually asked this on the stream. I'm going to watch this cutscene just because I'm not sure what the heck this person is supposed to be. As a kid, I never actually, like I said, I never played the first two games. I always thought it was somebody from them, but then after I played those games and went back to this one, I still have no idea who this is supposed to be, but he recognizes us for some reason, so. If anybody out there knows, just let me know in the comments or something. One problem with this boss is that the things that fall from the ceiling are kind of random. Sometimes they can also be pretty hard to dodge, too. Otherwise, as long as you get lucky and they don't actually fall on you every single time, it's not that part of a boss. Alright, the stage that gave me so much trouble on the stream. This is the final stage. And it is a long one. Alright, let's just start that over. The problem with this stage is, though, that it is pretty long, like I said, and you actually have a real big chance of running out of time during it. I can swear I've done it before without losing all my time, but I'm not really sure now. Can't remember if I did or not, but... Unfortunately, that's the only place you can get that weapon I just collected. And it is, unfortunately, very easy to lose. Much as it's going to kill all my time, I'm going to wait for him to move out of the way. There we go, that's not too bad. Oh, I didn't mean to grab that. That figures, I just wasted all that time. I thought it was something else for some reason. Well, good news is we don't absolutely need it, so... I'm going to try to concentrate a little bit more this time so that I don't do what I did last time, which that wasn't actually something I did last time, but... Again, it is a tough stage, so... There's supposed to be an enemy that spawns right there. That electric current on the wall, by the way, won't also kill you either, but it will take like half your health. This would have been a lot easier if I had actually kept that weapon I was trying to save, but... Let's try not to have a repeat of what I did earlier. That is pretty tough to get, so, but I should be fine without it. Come on back down. Don't forget me. Oh, goodness. Well, I gotta screw up somewhere, don't I? Surprisingly, this is still going better than it did in the stream, so... I think if I do get a game over, I'm just gonna stop. Probably just stop and try again another day. Yeah, this is the part of the stage that actually gave me the most trouble, was this area. Or everything from here between the boss. And the boss itself a little bit. I gotta be mindful of my time, actually. I mean, in-game time. It should be enough time to finish everything. I'm not going to say too much, I'm trying to concentrate. I always take damage there, so I don't mind it. Actually, I have no idea how to dodge all that. Nope, gonna wait. That jump right there is actually deceptively tricky. And again, gonna wait. Surprised I missed him. No. The heck did that happen? At least all the enemies were cleared out, except that one. He's gonna come back at me, yeah. Revenge. Oh, co-commentator's back. We're not gonna wait for that. We're gonna ignore that one because we don't need it. And here we go with the boss. Another cutscene right here, but again. Oop, didn't mean to do that. This lightning's not too hard to dodge. Although sometimes I swear it just hits you anyway, regardless of what you do. So that's 1 of 3 down. And I might as well just watch the cutscenes, why not? If everything goes according to plan, we should be done here in like a minute or two. So now we got this guy who's stuck in the wall. He's actually really easy, so as long as you can dodge these attacks. The attack actually has kind of like a lazy chase pattern, where it will go after you, but then it is kind of like slightly curved towards you. As long as you're always moving, it should be fine. He's actually not very hard at all. He looks cool, but definitely not hard. And again, might as well just watch this. We're almost done. Another reason why the story is so goofy, because now, for some reason, the boss, he turns into a giant robot. Nobody really knows why. It just... Someone in the comments in my original stream said, you know what, he turned that way because of anime. It was a 90s anime. And he's right, too. Oh crap, I'm running out of time. Nope. I screwed up. I didn't realize I was running out of time, so I had to rush right there. And that's what I was kind of saying about this stage, how it's pretty strict because of what little time you have left. That's kind of disappointing. Again, not much of a redemption run now at this point. Again, as long as I don't take an hour to do the game, it'll still be better than what the stream was. I'm not worried about the final boss. I started rushing right there, like I said, because I was starting to run out of time. I didn't realize how little time I had left. That won't happen again, so... Thankfully, if you defeat the 2 forms of the boss, you won't actually have to fight them again, so... So all I have to do is defeat the 3rd form now, and we can finish this up. We're not going to be patient, so... Alright, let's actually do it this time. Now that I got plenty of time left. Otherwise, he's not really a tough boss. Shoots his rainbow beams at you. As long as you just stay like right here where they're not hitting you, it won't be much of a problem. got good music though. He's actually ridiculously easy once you have plenty of time to do it. Okay. And that's Ninja Gaiden 3. Took me less than a half hour this time, so that's a lot better than what the stream was. I died a lot more this time in like other stages, but still it wasn't that bad of an attempt, I don't think. So might as well go ahead and enjoy our ending. We can't skip it, so not that we really need to. Not that we're really going to know what's going on, so I skipped all the cutscenes, but basically some bad guy called up on like some ancient ship. He's going to take over the world, stuff like that. And nobody really knows why he transformed into a robot. He just did, so. And now the sky is purple. Ugh. And now blue. Why not? And I got much more to say after this point. It's a fun game. I think it's pretty fun. If you never played it or the other NES Ninja Gaiden games, I definitely say go ahead and do that. They're really tough games. Don't be surprised if you don't get too far your first try. They are pretty brutal, especially the first one when it gets to the last stage. There's kind of a thing that the game did that a lot of people don't like, but it's still possible as long as you learn all the enemy placements and stuff like that. But overall, yeah, that's Ninja Gaiden 3. I think this, like I said, it definitely was better than my last stream of it. I died a lot more in silly points, but oh well. It's manageable this time at least. It's only a half hour. So, yeah, I think I'll go ahead and just let this ending finish, and I'll probably just go ahead and close it off. So there's no reason to stick around since it's not live. I suppose I could get my final thoughts of the game. Usually whenever I stream a game like this, and I actually finish the whole thing, I usually like to give my final thoughts, what I think about the game and everything. And just, I don't know. There's not really much I can really say about this game. It's fun. It's got really good gameplay. I know a lot of people don't prefer the American versions because it made it harder and it gave you continues. But I don't know. I still think it's fun. I've been playing it for so many years now that I pretty much know like most things, except when I forget things and have really stupid deaths. But no, I do think it's a fun game. It's got nice graphics, nice music. Not the best NES game out there, but still really fun if you want to give it a shot. I gotta get back to playing the second game again. I actually haven't played that one that much. I guess I'll just go and let the credits play. I suppose I could also talk about a few other things too. Not that I really need to, but I mentioned this in the stream, and that stream is going to be unlisted now. I'll probably put it in the description of this video, just so if you want to go check it out, you can. Like I said, it's an hour long because I screwed up, and I also was called away from the computer at one point, so there was 8 minutes wasted. And so I think like some of the things I want to do here is next for my channel. I've been talking with my friends and everything. I actually want to try to play a long game for once instead of just playing these like games that take like a half hour or something. I'm actually wanting to play or maybe stream, maybe make it an actual let's play of like a long game that would take more than one video. Like, some games I'm thinking about is the PlayStation portable game Daxter, because it's actually a favorite of mine. And I'm also thinking about playing Majora's Mask, since it's another favorite of mine. I haven't actually played it for a while. And, I don't know, there might be some other games I'm looking at, but I'm actually been sort of thinking about playing, Neopets The Darkest Fairy, because I actually kind of like that game too, and not too many people have played it and actually remember it. So I figure, you know, it might be something fun to play for the stream, although it is kind of a long game. Maybe a little too long. So I don't actually know it as well as Daxter or Majora's Mask, so there'd probably be a lot of, I don't know, just me wandering around and such. And there's also something else I plan on making here soon. It's actually a video. For some of you who know me on other sites, I actually do like to draw a lot. And I'd actually like to go over some of my drawings, just see like how I've improved over the years. I actually did do that the other day, but the video turned out to be an hour and a half long. I think, you know, that's way too long, so I'm going to try to see if I can reduce it down, or at least edit it, or just try again, but make sure I don't focus on some things and make it so long. But no, I ran out of time here. The credits are over, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and call it quits right now. So I think I definitely did a lot better this time around. Like I said, I died plenty of times. I'm repeating myself, so I'll just go ahead and say goodbye to all of you. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys watch the next video, whatever it's going to be. So until then, see y'all later.